How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to Stargirl Season 3, Episode 10. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. They focus on that sewer. Hope they don't get attacked here. Oh, okay.
In the old days, if anyone attacks us, we take them out. Pat and his family are our people now. We can't just let Grandma and Grandpa Icicle walk away from this. We gotta do something.
We will.
Work with Pat and the team. Chapter 10, The Killer. Shout out to that commenter from the last episode. I believe he said the white gorilla is Ultra-Humanite. Thanks for the clarification.
What's that? Thank you, Thunderball? Oh, I didn't hear that. That didn't get said.
Is that even going to work out here?
You're welcome.
If you'd like to make a call, please deposit 10 cents.
10 cents for a phone call? Caused their demise.
They died?
Well, but they died together.
Why is that apropos? There will be no death for us today.
They've been running for a while then. It was nighttime when they visited that barn. Yeah, I was wondering.
Still not answering.
Like he was gone the whole night.
Jakeem either. So where are they?
Spend the night at Jakeem's. Jakeem told his mom he was spending the night here.
Do you think the McKents did something to them?
Beth tracked the receiving signal from the spy cameras to the McKent house. They're the ones who've been watching us. How could they not be involved?
Because we've been set up before. Think about it. At the exact moment you and Cameron were trying to bury past demons, Beth suddenly cracks into info that points the rest of you at the McKent house like a gun.
Good point.
Well, if the McKents haven't been the ones watching us, then who's left?
Man, it's gonna be a snowstorm if he dies.
He might have died if Beth Chapel hadn't called 911.
They were the ones who did this to him. Just like your father.
Go talk to Courtney,
Going to
Cameron,
take your
without your
grandfather.
grandparents there.
Go find the Whitmore girl. You know what must be done next.
Yeah, about that. Dang, he got roughed up.
So what's the prognosis, Doc?
But your heart rate and blood pressure are elevated to very unnatural levels.
It's that hourglass, Rick. You've been wearing it for too long.
From what Beth told us, you just rushed in. You even hit Courtney.
It was an accident.
Too unhinged, man. Talking to her parents like
You
that?
know that.
What do you think you are?
You haven't been acting like yourself, Rick. We're all really worried about you.
Ooh, these two coming for a visit, huh?
Not bringing the staff? It's a mistake.
Should've left it in the car, at
Look,
least.
I'm sorry.
Backup plan.
I know you're worried about Mike,
Yeah.
but I'm worried about you.
And we still got a chance to calm the waters before any more blood gets spilled, all right?
We're gonna die.
One more thing. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, you follow my lead, all right?
Ooh, the tables have turned.
Check your temper.
Yes, please.
Rick should have done.
I got it.
Should be okay with him. It's the wife, it's the grandma.
I'd be angry at the allegation that I would hurt a child.
You just tried to freeze dry a bunch of kids, Grandpa Frostbite.
Well, he didn't really. It was mainly the grandma.
We were defending ourselves.
Yeah.
Starman,
Let's put an end to this feud.
you killed our son. There's no coming back from that. Not for my wife. You should take your family and friends far away from Blue Valley. Or you should come for us, as others have before.
We would love to take a shot at
The
you.
threats.
Go now, before my wife returns and kills you both where you sit.
Just like the teacher.
Go, please.
Hoping it's the Crocs. Okay. That's way worse than I thought.
And
No
he
way.
was so very fond of you.
Tigress, there we go.
I won't miss on purpose again. You have 1 second to leave.
1 second.
You need to learn how to use this.
I wish that my friend Mike Dugan and I were sitting in a booth at Richie's enjoying strawberry milkshakes at 212 Main Street. Wait, is it North or South Main Street?
50-50. Okay, now you have to do it.
What are you two idiots doing here?
Hey, we found her.
What the heck? What is she doing?
Is that Cindy?
Don't tell her you have all of her stuff.
Ow.
We wanted to see if you were okay. Yeah, now that you're turning into a lizard. Lizards
Jeez.
are by... While we were looking for you, we found a giant, big, white gorilla.
Yeah, it's what that trap was for.
Huh. You might need a bigger
Oh, the
trap.
trap.
Look.
She said it.
I think that thing is one of my dad's crazy science experiments.
It's gotta be what killed the gambler, right?
Probably. So it's how I'll clear my name.
He's gone.
What?
She.
Oh, just like Batman.
Right.
How about those milkshakes, guys? You wanna make that wish?
I'm not a superhero. Not all superheroes fly through the air. Some fire arrows. Come on.
True.
It's not me.
Green Arrow.
Courtney is a fighter. She gets that from you. I don't want to lose the only real friend outside of my family I've ever had.
Aw, Cameron.
I never meant for any of this to happen.
And why'd you do it?
Courtney,
Yolanda
just tell
and
him.
Rick were just trying to protect me.
You should have told me the truth.
He was.
I know how much your father meant to you, and I didn't want to change the memory you had of him.
Mm-hmm.
Change it how?
He killed people to get what he wanted, and he was about to kill more, so many more.
Yep.
I know he wasn't a good guy all the time, but he was my dad, Courtney.
We never set out to hurt him.
Who did it? Who killed my father?
You shouldn't have said accident. You just said, had to be done.
It doesn't matter.
You better not say your brother. Literally just say all of us. We did it.
Please.
Sit him down. Tell him everything. Come on.
I did it. Sorry.
Guess it's better than saying Mike, but
That old woman won't listen to a word Barbara says. They might be more open-minded with us.
might not be a good idea.
Hope you have insurance.
You were friends of our son.
We're here on behalf of Pat and Barbara and the kids.
You've aligned yourself with that horrible girl and her family.
Forgive one another.
You want
Frenemies.
us to forgive the people who murdered our son?
Never! Where you been?
Dad,
You okay?
we were in the woods.
We found a monster in the woods.
What?
A monster. Grundy?
Huge mutant gorilla.
Yeah, a white one.
They know who that is?
Pat.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's one of the most dangerous things that the JSA ever faced.
Cool. We need a rematch.
But if this continues, it will only bring more destruction to our families and our community.
And that's not what Jordan wanted in the end. So you kill them, then they kill you, and a lot of other people get killed along the way. My wife and I, we've been doing this a long time. We know. That's how this goes.
What kind of future will this give him and his children?
Jordan wanted the best for his kid, so do what's right. Give it up. Like we did.
Jeg kan tilgi dem. Kan du?
The real question.
Yeah, but he's not a man, Dad.
He used to be. When the Justice Society first formed, it was a scientist. He just went by the Ultra-Humanite, but he went by a lot of names. He escaped us by putting his brain into the body of an actress named Dolores Winters.
Dolores Winters, the famous actress?
Surgery. With a little help from Dragon King.
We don't even know if the scientist's body we first met him in was his original one. The Ultra-Humanite sought out a body strong enough to destroy us. So he and Dragon King stitched that mutated ape together and put his brain in that.
Jeez.
He has to be the one that sucker punched me back at the gambler's trailer.
And it's probably also who killed the gambler, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is he the one that was watching us?
That would be his MO. Besides revenge against the JSA? It's anyone's guess.
I think they're considering it.
Let's hope so.
He's the next real evil that has to be stopped by all of us. We had to come together. The Crocs, Cindy, and now the McKinns.
The McKinns. Frenemies.
Villain is as powerful as you say. It'll take everyone to stop him.
Hey!
Dad, Mom, I got in!
What?
I'm going to Nebraska!
God,
That's
our
cool.
kid is the first female quarterback in college football!
Oh, we knew you could do it. We love you so
Something's gonna
much.
happen to them, huh? The episode's been really focused on them. They say they're gonna go home, celebrate. I swear. It's a trap.
Someone wants our attention.
Tell the JSA, no. Are we gonna finally see the person behind the whole surveillance watching everybody?
What is this?
There's the crack monitor.
What the hell?
Oh no. Oh, freezing powers. It is Jordan, huh? Wow. Wow, can't believe they brought him back. And you killed the Crocs. No.
At least you'll die together.
Wow, what a way to go. That's crazy.
I love you too.
Oh yeah, they're dead then. That's and no evidence that they died. That's man. Alrighty, so that was episode 10 of Stargirl. So the episode starts. Sylvester theorizes that the signal coming from the McCann's house was a distraction. Sophus returns home from the hospital and is interrogated by Pat and Sylvester about Mike and Jakeem's whereabouts. Beth and her parents treat Rick's injuries and notice his rising aggression and addiction to the hourglass. Paula defends Barbara from Lily and later teaches her how to use a crossbow. Courtney covers up to Cameron that she killed his father and he states that he does not want to see her again. In the forest, Mike and Jakeem find Cindy, who has been hunting the monster. After they return home using Thunderbolt, Pat and Sylvester identified the monster as Ultra-Humanite, an old JSA enemy and associate of Dragon King. Crusher and Paula convince Sophus and Lily to forgive everyone for Cameron's sake. Lastly, later that night, after Artemis calls them about her getting into college, they find the room with the monitors in the sewers and are frozen to death by a somehow alive Jordan McCann, who shatters their bodies. So that's a quick summary regarding this past episode, and what a crazy ending. I did not foresee the Crocs dying. Ever since they were introduced in the show, they've been one of my favorite parts of the show, and it's really going to hurt to not have them in the show anymore going forward. Now Artemis is going to be alone. What's going to happen to Artemis now? Are the Whitmore / Dugans going to have to bring her in as well, since they're already letting Yolanda stay at their house? Only time will tell. And the other crazy twist, that it was Jordan McCann puppeteering everything, surveying everybody. It definitely was really well done. I had some inkling that it could be Jordan, because like, who else could it be? There would have been no one else to really cause as big of a shock as what it did here. Maybe other than Henry, Brainwave's son. But other than that, I guess Jordan would be the other option. Also cool to hear more about Ultra-Humanite. And once again, thanks to the commenter from last episode for informing me about Ultra-Humanite and that he's a big villain for the JSA. And they told us more about that this episode. So it was really good to hear about the backstory and how he came to be. I really like the idea of at the JSA meeting where they want to pass the olive branch and want to team up with everybody to face Ultra-Humanite. And because of that, since they're hyping this girl up so much, I really hope they could deliver for whenever we get that superhero fight later at the end of the season. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
We'll be right back.